Good evening, everybody. It's so nice to see so many familiar faces and some new faces. We are really excited about this evening. We're just letting people in, which is fantastic. I hope all of you have been having a fantastic 8/8 so far. I'm really looking forward to this evening. For those of you who are up to it, please turn on your cameras. It's always nice to see you, to interact with the speaker. And as I say, lovely to see some faces I haven't seen in a while. And some of those that I've seen just recently, even if it be online. And just a few more minutes. It's just on 8 now. So there she is. Good evening, everybody, officially at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock as it is in the Southern Hemisphere. A very, very warm welcome to 888. What an auspicious event. Claire and I do catch-ups from time to time, and we were having this conversation, and it was like, we need to do something on 888, Claire, because it's your symbol, it's what you do. And we came up with the idea that Claire would be doing a chat. So I've known Claire for some time. We come from the same roots, or the same the same kind of spiritual pot, which we both trained at the College of Psychic Studies. And then Claire, I was in South Africa, Claire came to South Africa, and kind of the rest is history. We did a lot of work together in the school, but we've always supported each other. We've always stayed connected, and supported each other's work, really. So we've been witches working together for many years, and probably many lives. And I'm really excited about tonight. So while we're still waiting and letting people into the call, I'm going to come up front with the promotions for tonight, because they're really beneficial. Claire has decided to give two of her self-led courses away for 50%. There's a promotional code. The promotional codes I'm going to pop in the chat once I've done the introduction. And one of them is the Mystical Surrender to the Heart, which was actually the first course Claire did at the International School of Intuition and Healing in Cape Town. So I'm quite excited that it's available now as a self-led course. So please have a look at those. They will come out with a recording. And of course, you've got 8 days to make a decision should you choose to do them. Claire is a shamanic practitioner. She's a tutor. She also has an ability to disappear when she's about to be, oh, I thought maybe you put on your invisible cloak for a minute, Claire. Anyway, tonight is about magic. Tonight is about an activation. Tonight is really about us working together collectively to let go of the old, bring in some magic. And really, Claire, I'm going to hand over to you. So a warm welcome. It's so nice to be sharing the platform with you, being with you tonight. Thank you to all the community for showing up as you have. And over to you, Claire. Oh, just one housekeeping thing. Please pop questions in the chat as we go along. We're not going to wait till the end. Let's be interactive. Let's share in the chat, because it just adds to the energy. It brings through those thoughts into reality. So where are you from? Hello, pop that in the chat while Claire gives you a bit of an introduction of what is happening tonight. Over to you, Claire. Warm welcome. Or what did they do this? Claire needs to unmute herself because we haven't done that. Sorry, Claire. Josh is somewhere there. I'm sure he can help me unmute you.
Hello, hello, hello.
There we go.
Fun. Thank you. Oh, that was going to actually be my first question, was going to be, where is everybody from? Let me have a look at the chat, Rooney, and see where we're going tonight. Norway, Finland, Cape Town, London, United States, Langebaan, South Africa, Belfast, Spain, Cape Town, Idaho, Canada, England, Romania, Cape Town, Pretoria. Oh my gosh, this is so cool to see where we're going all over the globe. And we're going to be bringing in these beautiful light codes all over the globe for ourselves and also for our community. So it's just such a blessing to be here this evening with you all. And thank you, Cindy, for inviting me. I was saying to Cindy earlier, we had a chat just before tonight's webinar, and I was saying to Cindy that I haven't done a live talk for about 4 years, so I might be a little bit rusty. I'm a little bit nervous. It's been a long time, but it feels very auspicious to be starting my live talks again on this Lionsgate, the 8-8. So what we're going to do tonight is I'm going to start off by just giving us a little bit of what I call mind food, which is just going to give us a little bit of information about what the Lionsgate is, what are all the energies that are at play at this time, and how we can work with them. And then we're going to move into a journey and an activation, working with these different energies and bringing them through. And then I'm going to share with you a story around something that happened to me on the Lionsgate last year. And then if we have time and if there's more questions that haven't been answered at that point, then we will answer questions right at the end. So Lionsgate, 8th of August, 2024. What is a celestial portal? That's the first thing I want to talk about. So a celestial portal is where it's like a gateway in the sky, or like an astral doorway that opens at certain times during the year when certain stars or planets become aligned. And so when these stars and planets align, what happens is a portal is opened up, and there is like this almost like a conduit or a sphere that opens up, and it creates like a thin veil between the worlds at that time. So in times of these celestial portals, we can find like we might not be sleeping that well. We might be having really intense dreams. We might be dreaming of loved ones in spirit. We might be more in tune and be connecting with guides and hearing higher knowledge that perhaps we don't normally hear at other times of the year. So it's a time of potency, because what we can do is not just connect with these guides and with loved ones on the other side where the veils are very thin, but we can also receive the codes, so the energy or the light from these various stars or planets that are in alignment, that come through into the earth, not just onto the earth, but actually come through us. So we become like a portal ourselves that can bring these codes through into the earth and out into the community. And so when it is celestial, when we have these celestial portals, it's very helpful to be mindful of remaining open to receive that which we want to receive from these codes that are coming through. And so this portal is it's called the Lion's Gate portal, and it lasts from about the 28th of July till the 12th of August every year, with a pinnacle on today, on the 8th of August. And it's called Lion's Gate because it falls in the astrological sign of Leo, which is the Greek word for lion. And this is where, so the Lion's Gate portal is where the earth, the sun, and the brightest star in the sky, Sirius, line up. Okay, Sirius meaning glowing, which is it's a Greek word, is Sirius for glowing. And when they line up, what happens is, Sirius is known as the spiritual sun as well. So what happens is we have the potential to receive these incredibly potent light codes from the spiritual sun into our being and into our earth. And this is what we're going to focus on tonight. One of the things that we're going to focus on is working with the light from Sirius, the spiritual sun. Okay. So Sirius is, as I said, it's a Greek word for glowing, and it is like a North Star. So in a way, like when we tap into the energy of Sirius, we're tapping into our own North Star. We're tapping into our light. We're tapping into our ability to feel renewed and rebirthed. You know, in the ancient Egyptian times when Sirius rose, this is when the Nile used to flood. And so they saw this as a time of massive abundance and wealth. And so the light from Sirius also holds the energy of abundance and wealth, renewal, rebirth, North Star, purpose, spiritual light. Okay, so you can feel the potency of that coming in at this time. And now we put that together with the energy of the lion, Leo. The lion meaning wisdom keeper of the stars. We speak about the white lions of Sirius, the guardians of Sirius. They hold the power, they hold the courage. They're the kings of the jungles. They are king of the jungle. They're sovereign beings. Okay. And they are like royalty. They are regal. They hold sacred power, the sun, the fire. So we've got the energy of the lion. We've got the energy of Sirius. And then we take 8. Another like really, really potent energy. Numerologically, number 8 is all about balance. It's about yin yang, as above, so below. It's about also manifestation. It's about miracles. It's about the magician. You know, the tarot card, there is the number 8. The magician tarot card, the symbol is the number 8. So magic, miracles, manifestation, abundance, balance, the infinite, of course. So it's all about reaching that state of balance, that infinite space where everything is completely in balance. It's infinity, the sign of infinity. And we all hold that within our own being, you know, the double helix. We hold the energy of the 8 within our being. And so when we connect into the energy of the 8 at the 8-8, what we're doing is we're calling in that energy because numerologically, this is the time of the year that we're at, but we are that anyway. The lion, we're calling in the lion, but we are that anyway. Sirius, we're calling that in, but we are that anyway. All of this is here to remind us of our greatest potential, remind us of our infinite potential. We live in an infinite universe, infinite potentials. And all these beings are here for us at this time in order to help us to remember that. And so when we consciously, whether we consciously or not, or subconsciously, we're going to be affected at this time anyway. I don't know about you guys, but I know a lot of people around me at the moment are facing things coming up suddenly to the surface. They've got to let go of this. Oh, they've got this catastrophe. Oh, that's now, you know, it's the light being shone on things that have previously been hidden. They might not know anything about the Lion's Gate. So it's going to affect everybody. But when we consciously work with it, and if stuff's coming up, then at least we can go, yeah, I know why that's coming up. And I'm choosing to let that go. And I'm choosing to harness the power of the energy of the magician, the power of the energy of the lion, the sovereign being, and the power of the energy of the star Sirius to help me to amplify and magnify myself into what I really want to manifest moving forward, rather than getting stuck in the story of the dark stuff that's coming up to the surface. If that makes sense. So I'm going to stop there for a moment. I see Cindy nodding. I think maybe somebody's asked a question.
Yeah, I just want you to affirm, because I think you did say, how long is this portal open? Have we only got like with you tonight, or can we listen to the recording tomorrow and kind of affirm some of the stuff?
Yeah, we've got up until the 12th. Well, I mean, look, anybody can listen to this recording anytime. It's always going to be available, and, you know, and powerful. And it's the journey you can do anytime. But specifically, this portal runs, I've actually got the dates up there, from around about the 28th of July to around about the 12th of August. So next, I don't know when, like next week sometime.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. And then the pinnacle obviously is today. But in saying that, so we're the 8-8 today, okay? So we've spoken about the energy of Sirius, we've spoken about the energy of the lion, we've spoken about the energy of the number 8. 8-8 is really powerful because obviously, right, we've got to amplify. But now, today, we've got 888 because 2024, the year, adds up to 8. And so we got a triple 8. It's like if we were playing poker, right? That would be a really high hand to have. And so what are you going to do with your poker cards? You know, triple 8, ace high, harness it and create that which we want as we move forward. Okay, so that's just some information, a bit of mind food for us. Were there any questions? I see a lot of things coming through. Anything specifically that I'm needing to answer now? Not
No,
really.
we're good. No specific questions. I will jump in and let you know.
Okay, awesome. Oh, that's so cool. We've got 98 participants here. Cindy and I were saying earlier, it'd be really, really great to manifest 88. But now we got 10 to even 10 more, which is awesome.
We're on standby for 100 to go into Facebook because we're now at 99. So we might be streaming live on Facebook because the room only takes 100. Thanks for showing up, everyone. It's amazing. Look what we manifested. We're at 100. Josh, can we go live on Facebook, please?
Oh, that is so cool. Yay. Oh, that's so awesome. And, you know, Cindy's a Leo herself, huh? You've just had a birthday. She's the lion. Yeah. And I'm the 8. I'm 8. I can't say the word. My numerological number is 8. And I have the infinity 8 on my arm. Yeah. So we got
Michelle's an 8.
Who else is an 8? Anybody else know if they are an 8?
Goyo's an 8.
You work it out by adding all the digits together of your birth date and year. Anybody else? And who's a Leo? Anybody else a Leo?
Oh, Taryn. Anita. Oh, Martha, of course. Martha's birthday's soon, if I remember correctly. How exciting. All has vain Leos, all in the same call.
Oh, yeah. I like what Rabia says. Technically, you did make it to 88, and then you grew to more. Yeah, so we manifest, amplified, right? Yeah, that's great. Leo. Wow, quite a few Leos.
Yeah, look at us. Let's roar. Jocelyn, you shared my birthday.
That's so great. Great. Wow. Lots of lion energy here. Okay. Have any of you seen a lion in the wild? Out of interest? Somebody? Yeah. Jocelyn says she's seen many.
Oh,
Wow.
Jocelyn, Anita, all of my.
Yeah. Lauren's also seen some. Yeah. White lion. Wow. Wow. So we've got lots of lion energy here. That's so beautiful. Okay. Okay. So I was speaking earlier on about that this is a time where we can manifest and create magic around what it is that we would like to call in for ourselves and create as we move forward. And so what's very important when we do that is to first look at what do we want to let go of? What does not serve us? As if this was New Year's Eve, I kind of consider this time of year, for me, it feels very much like, yeah, renewal, new year. What are you not taking through with you on this, through this portal? What do you want to let go of? Is it a fear? Is it a belief? Is it an internal narrative? Is it a relationship? Is it a job? Is it a lifestyle? Is it a way of being? I want you just to think about this for a moment or two. If you could let anything go right now that does not serve your highest potential and your most beautiful true north, what is that? And I'd love you to share that in the comments. Beautiful, Jillian, self-doubt. That's a big one, huh? Yeah, self-doubt, letting go. Another one, self-doubt. Yeah, yeah. Fear, yeah. Worry is a big one here. For me, it's guilt. Guilt needs to go. Toxic relationships, overwhelm, yeah. Self-doubt, need of control. Shame, yeah, big one. Tension, repetitive negative thought patterns, yeah, when we loop and we loop and we loop, and that just doesn't serve us at all. For me, all of the above, says Sonia. Yeah, I'm sure we can all relate on some level to pretty much what everybody's saying here. Cutting cords, perfectionism. Yeah, perfectionism doesn't allow us to flow. And when we're perfect and we are controlling, we are not open to what I was mentioning earlier about the infinite possibilities and the infinite universe, because those infinite possibilities exist outside of this time-space reality of control, this time-space reality of limitations. And so we're wanting to really allow ourselves to flow and to be more expansive, to receive these blessings of the universe around us. I've missed some of them, but I'm going to just say a few more. More perfectionism, self-doubt, yeah. Procrastination, that's a big one for a lot of us, probably. I know for me, for sure. Anxiety, anxiety is caused by thinking about the future. And so anxiety, a good practice for anxiety is really to kind of, in the moment where we feel anxious, is to really bring ourselves back to the present moment through the breath. Breath can really help us to come back into the present moment. People pleasing, yeah. And we kind of minimize ourselves, make ourselves small, don't we, when we're wanting to please everybody else. Fear of having no money, yeah. That's probably for a lot of us as well. Okay. So beautiful. There's richness in these things, actually. There's richness because these things that you want to let go of have been protecting you on some level. You have thought that, well, if the person who said fear of money, you know so much that you're wanting money that it kind of like almost like creates a fear around it. You create this fear around having it. Okay, so somebody who said procrastination, maybe that person has a fear of creating a project because they don't want to be shamed. Let's say I'm being completely hypothetical. So what procrastination is doing is it thinks it's protecting you. protecting you from shame, okay? Or self-doubt, maybe it doesn't want to make mistakes. Therefore, self-doubt thinks that it's protecting you from being ridiculed or making mistakes. And so all these things that we want to let go of, I think it's important for us to not be kind of angry with them or be annoyed that they're there or irritated. It's actually to thank this very thing for being there in the first place, because it was there as a protector. It was there because it thought it had to be there in order to serve you. Anxiety is there because it's trying to protect you from something it thinks it might not happen in the future. You know, thanks, anxiety. I understand that I'm okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah. I just want to jump in there. You know, fear is we need a part of an integration with fear, because fear keeps us alive. You know, instinctively, fear was something that, you know, fight, flight, or, do you know what I'm saying? As instinctively where we come from. So integrating that, I feel, is really important. That fear is kind of a way to tell us, okay, but it's the fear that is not necessarily true that is what we need to let go of. But some of the fear, like if something's happening, you want to still have that instinct. Who muted you? Not me.
I muted myself because I thought I'd keep quiet while you were talking. I didn't read. Okay, so I won't do that again.
No, please don't.
Okay, so yeah, fear. Fear. So if you let go of this thing, procrastination, guilt, shame, self-doubt, indecisiveness, the next question is, what do you want to call in? Just have a think about that. What, if you had a magic wand and if you could call anything in, what would it be? And it can be more than one thing. And I'd love to see, oh, lovely, people are sharing here already. Courage, confidence, true love, joy, sense of purpose. Yeah, that's a big one, hey, Michelle, for a lot of us. They're coming in very fast. Focus, creativity, fun, clear intuition. I'll talk about, yeah, trust, power and confidence on my path, protection and connection, health, decisiveness, abundance, security, purpose, trust, confidence, courage, trust. A lot of trust here, abundance, major support, trust of self, presence, surrender and vulnerability. Surrender is such a big one for us, or for me. I can speak for me. Better connection with spirit, peace, creativity, trust, bringing my heart back home. Exhale. Lack and limitations. Inhale, confidence and trust. Oh, that's lovely. Confidence, trust, magic. Better connection with spirit too. Greater financial abundance, deeper relationship with self, soulmate relationship, tribe, Taryn Nightingale. Beautiful, Taryn. Discipline. Discipline is good. Discipline gives us the freedom to be creative. Giving and receiving, peace and groundedness, powerful soul. Jen. Better connection. That's so beautiful. Okay. Okay. So maybe just for a moment, actually, why don't we just all close our eyes for a moment? And bringing your awareness to your breath and breathing in a beautiful cleansing breath in through your nose, deep into your belly. And as you breathe out, sighing it out through your open mouth, letting go of the old. And just breathing like that for a few rounds, in through your nose, deep into your belly. Maybe even making an audible sound as you breathe out, letting go of the old air. And we didn't do a meditation at the beginning, which I normally do actually. We just kind of jumped straight in. So I'm just going to do a little relaxation for us now, just to bring us fully into the present moment. So we'll scan throughout the body, noticing how your body is feeling in this moment. So checking in with how your head is feeling this evening or this afternoon, this morning, wherever you are in the world. No judgment, just an observation. How is your head feeling? And connecting with your shoulders, allowing them to drop down and to soften, and your neck opening, expanding. Softening both your arms and your hands and your fingers, letting go. Dropping, surrendering. Somebody mentioned early on in the comments to be able to surrender. How can we all surrender more in this moment? Are there any micro adjustments that we need to make to our body, or a softening of muscles, or maybe a longer, deeper breath can help us to surrender into this moment? Softening your upper back and your lower back. A few of you are yawning, that's good. Yawn, maybe even bring on a yawn. A yawn is a beautiful form of release, releasing the old stale air. Opening your chest, softening your belly. Releasing your hips and your pelvis. And now softening your legs and your knees and your ankles and your feet and toes, letting go completely, letting go of everything that's come before this moment and everything that's going to come after this moment. And if you could be any more comfortable right now, any more soft and open, anything you can do or not do, anywhere that you might be clenching or holding on, let go. The body holds on to these emotions, these fears, these limitations. So I want you to notice where in your body you might be holding on. Maybe in your heart, your throat, your root, your third eye. Where are you holding on to this fear? And if you don't feel it physically, intuitively, where do you feel you might be holding on to it? Maybe it's all over. We have a choice. We're at a choice point in every moment of every day, and we can choose to let go. So as you soften your body and allow your muscles to relax, internally you're just going to say to yourself, I choose to let ... go. And with every exhalation now, breathing out through your mouth, you're going to imagine, sense, or feel that you're letting this thing go, this word, this feeling, Let it go now. And on your inhalations now, you're going to breathe in that which you wish to call in. You don't need to know how. Internally repeat to yourself, I now receive and call in, dot, dot, dot. Beautiful. And you can fill up your entire body now, fill up every cell of your being with that word. Maybe it's a color that comes to you for that word, or maybe it's the actual word, or it's a feeling. And finally, before I call you back, you're going to call into your meditation the spirit of the spirit of the lion, calling on the spirit of the lion into your meditation to meet the spirit of the lion now. Spirit of the lion now. The sovereign being, this wisdom keeper, this celestial knowledge, this powerful, sacred power. And the spirit of the lion is going to tell you where you lose your power. Where do you lose your power? Where do you give your power away? Or where does your power get taken away from you? And ask the spirit of the lion to let you know how you can stop doing this. And thanking the spirit of the lion for connecting with you in this moment as you let them go. Slowly start bringing your awareness back into your breathing, and breathing like we did at the beginning, in through the nose and out through your mouth, long and slow, deep into your belly. Moving your head gently from side to side. Rolling your shoulders backwards a few times and then forwards. Moving your hands, circling your wrists, just opening your joints to receive your ankles. And opening your eyes. I'm going to leave you for a couple of moments to make any notes that you wish to, but I'd also like to invite us to share in the comment anything you wish about that short meditation, in particular about where do you give your power away and what must you stop doing, or what are you to start doing in order to reclaim your sovereignty and power. Solar plexus, yeah, power center. So the solar plexus is actually the power center where our power sits. So we often can lose power in that space. Some parallel, yeah, losing power, worrying about what others think, yeah. To fully be my authentic self, yeah, need to do that. To others, losing power to others, says Rabia. Losing power and making myself small, Anka, yeah. That's that. I can totally resonate with that. Need to step into my power and stop hiding, yeah. Losing power to ego thinking, a lot, yeah. We can lose power to our thoughts, self-judgment, another big one, maybe for a few of us. Yeah, I let my softness go and get hard. I do that as well, Jen. I lose my power when I get hard because I don't use my voice. Yeah, protect. That's a protection mechanism. And you know how much energy that takes to hold on like that. We come back to the word that person said earlier on around surrender and opening and softening and allowing. And this is a very big key to tapping into, like I said earlier, the magic of life, the miracles that exist outside of this time-space reality. We need to open more. Being too nice, not having strong boundaries. Yeah, anger can actually be sacred rage. Anger can be good. A rage can be good because it cuts through things. It can create change. Anger is fire. And so sometimes when we're too nice, we're not activating our true potential. Doubt, imposter, yeah. Courage, curiosity. Tumelo says loses power in the root chakra. Yeah. Root chakra is around safety, security, money, home, connection to the earth. Julian says, I need courage. And the lion said, hear me roar. So cool. I'm just going to turn my heat on. It's got a little bit cool here. It's midwinter here in Cape Town and it's storming outside. Okay. Beautiful. So you've all probably made your notes. I think there's more coming through. Nikki, I lose my power when I worry and get consumed with fear and worry instead of being open to receive and be present. Yeah. 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 What about what the line said to any of you around what you need to do in order to not lose your power? Did any of you get any information around that? Yeah, Rochelle, it might come through later. And we're going to do an activation in a moment with the lion again now. So it might come through in this next meditation. Fiona says is to keep an open heart. Rabia, to pull energy inward and to be a bit selfish. Sulaf, I am the creator mindset. Oh, that's so beautiful. Karen, sticking to standards. Being in my sovereignty. Terrified of my own power. I heard that I'm terrified of my own power. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you know that poem by Marianne Williamson. I don't have it here with me, but around our power. If you don't know it, then maybe Google Marianne Williamson power poem. It's really powerful. It's about being scared of our own power. A lot of people thought that Nelson Mandela wrote it for some reason, but it was actually Marianne Williamson. Jane, believe my intuition and trust my words and power. You know, there's a great power in and like a sovereignty in connecting with our own intuition. And I'm not saying don't listen to other people and don't take guidance from other people. Of course, we want to do that. But when we listen to our own intuition and our body wisdom, there is such a power in that, because we know that we can always trust what our body is saying to us, but all we really need to do is listen to that and take action. Connect with myself. Beautiful. Okay, guys, so Mandela used the poem in his speech. Oh, okay, did he? Is that why people get confused? I think that they think that he wrote it. Trust that everything is unfolding when I'm ready. Yeah, on perfect divine timing. Beautiful. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we are going to do an activation, and we're going to work with the lion again, and we're going to work with the magician, and we're going to work with the star of Sirius. So before we go into the activation, what I'm going to invite you or encourage you to do is make sure you're not going to be disturbed. So turn off phones, if you haven't done so already. If you've got a candle that you'd like to light, or some beautiful incense or oils that you'd like to burn. And
Nikki's got hers going. She's had that Father Santo going. I can smell it from here, Nikki. It's going to leave, I promise.
You know, Nikki's in I hope she doesn't mind me saying that Nikki is in Canada. And are you in your tree house right now? And she's in a forest, a rainforest.
Oh, wow.
In Canada.
Send that energy this way, please.
Yeah, so yeah, really getting yourselves nice and comfortable. There'll be probably about 20 minutes or so in this activation. And throughout this activation, if you find your mind wandering, the invitation there is just bring your awareness back to your breathing and to really soften your body. Okay, notice where you might be clenching, just let go, breathe, and then continue to listen to my voice. You can be seated or lying down as long as you have a straight spine. It's going to be good, because what we're going to do is we're wanting to create a portal in our body, so that when we bring through the light codes, we are beautifully aligned and open.
And if you're lying down, try not to fall asleep, because everyone looks quite, in the winter, the body, you know, people in the southern hemisphere, their bodies are tired. So just stay with Claire's voice. Although, even if you do fall asleep, you do receive the collective activation.
Yeah, and you know, don't. Another invitation is when we do shamanic journeying, you know, which is going in between worlds, which is what we're going to do now. We're going to go into the upper world. Just allow whatever to unfold. You don't need to control anything, and you don't need to worry about getting it right or seeing things necessarily. Just you'll have the meditation, the activation, you can do it again another time. But the more that we can let go and become like a conscious dreamer to the journey, the deeper the dream will be for us. So we want to really go back to this word surrender, just surrender into it and allow whatever to unfold for you. Okay.
Hey, just before you start, Martha's asked, will you let us know when it's 8:08?
I won't be, I've already passed 8:08.
Ah.
So that might be for you. Hopefully we should be finished the meditation, the journey by then.
So it will be 9:08 for you, Claire, just say.
Okay.
Martha's in London.
Okay, cool. Just want to feel into the time. What time did we start? We started 8, so yeah, good. Perfect. Okay. Right. You're welcome to either leave your camera on or off, whatever suits you right now. And again, we anchor in through the breath, breathing in deep into the belly, and you can allow your belly to rise as you breathe in. And then drop and fall as you breathe out. Belly rise as you breathe in. And drops as you breathe out. Again, just scanning your body from your head all the way down to your toes. Noticing how your body feels. Softening all parts of your body. Letting go. Letting go even more and more and more and more. Beginning to connect in with the beat of your heart. Noticing where in your body you can feel your pulse. Some feel it in their neck, chest, or wrist or hands. connecting to your life force, the river within your being, connects you to your ancestors, to the wise ones that came before you. Giving thanks to this life force within you, and giving thanks to your ancestors, those who walked the path before you, and not just your blood ancestors, spiritual ancestors, those who paved the way for you. To be experiencing exactly what you are experiencing right here, right now, at this moment, in this portal. Many who have done this before you, this moment. Many, many, many who have done this before this moment. Dropping your awareness to your root chakra and all the way down into your feet. You're going to send roots down, down, down into the earth, from your root chakra and from the soles of your feet, deep down into the earth. Go through the floor, go through the earth's crust. Begin to touch, sense, or feel the soil, the rocks, the moisture, and the roots of all other trees and plants in the earth as you anchor deep, deep, and deeper into this divine mother that holds us every day, serves us every day, loves us every day, and connect deep, 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 deep into her own heartbeat. Connecting right into the core of this beautiful divine being. This crystal core, beautiful divine being, connecting, anchoring. And as you breathe in now, breathing in this deep, grounded, rooted, loving, nurturing, divine energy from the Mother Earth into your feet, into your legs, into your root chakra. And you're now going to breathe that energy all the way upwards into your heart in the center of your chest, so that her own energy can connect with your own energy. The beautiful mother deep in your heart, welcoming her into your being now. And then you're now going to place your awareness at your crown, the top of your head, just softening your crown, softening the top of your head, softening your forehead, your wisdom centers, your knowledge centers, your centers of spiritual libraries, higher wisdom knowledge. The more we soften the forehead and soften the crown, the more we are able to open these portals, these energy centers within our being. So opening the portal of your third eye, you could imagine or sense a indigo color or maybe an amethyst crystal at your third eye, with the intention of opening your third eye so that you can see clearly, so that you can see clearly. Opening your crown chakra now at the top of your head, maybe using a deep violet color. Soften and open your center of knowledge so that you can know higher wisdom. You can know higher wisdom, opening, opening, opening. This beautiful portal at the top of your head. And anything that we will be connecting with today will be of divine nature. It will be light. It will be high voltage, beautiful love and light only. It's the only thing that we will be connecting with is light, higher wisdom, knowledge, love, true potential, and light. I want you to imagine, sense, or feel now, remembering your anchors into the earth at all times. You will be anchored into the earth at all times, but you are now going to imagine, sense, or feel yourself able to float upwards through beautiful white light above your head, a magenta light above that, and a golden sphere of light even further higher, 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 floating upwards, perfectly connected to the earth. And if at any time you feel like you want to return, all you need to do is focus on your feet. But for now, we are going to travel together upwards with the intention of moving towards our sun and then moving towards the spiritual sun of Sirius. But together we will do this. So floating upwards through the sky, floating higher and higher and higher with these beautiful lights, this beautiful white light, magenta light, golden light. Feeling so floaty, so beautiful and light and peaceful and filled with love as you float upwards, knowing that you are going to connect with this beautiful, benevolent light star. And as you float higher and higher and higher, still letting go of this time-space reality, you know intuitively that you're moving closer and closer and closer to our own spiritual sun, our own spiritual sun of Sirius, our own spiritual sun of Sirius. And as you move closer to the spiritual sun of Sirius, at the doorway are two white lions on either side of the gate of the door. Two beautiful, majestic, sovereign white lions. I'd like you to greet the white lions and thank them for being the guardians of this gate at this time. And I'd like you to place an offering at each of the white lions' paws. Whatever comes to you, maybe it's a crystal, maybe it's some flowers. An offering of gratitude and thanks. But before you can enter the Sirius star, the white lions ask you, what are you ready and prepared to let go of? What are you ready and prepared to let go of? And you will tell the white lions right now, what are you ready and prepared to let go of? And I want you to see, sense, or feel that word or that thing dropping, dropping, dropping away from you now, dropping away from you. Let it go. Let it go. It's a choice. You're at a choice point. Let it go. And once this has been let go of, you will now have access to enter through the gateway into this spiritual sun of Sirius, moving in through the gateway into the spiritual sun of Sirius, and begin to receive the energy of this glowing North Star. Move into the star now and allow yourself to receive the energy of this glowing North Star. And I'm going to leave you for a few moments as you feel the energy of this light. Allow this light to fill up every cell of your being. When you breathe in, breathe this light into every cell of your being. And as you breathe this light into every cell of your being, you now realize that there are many eights, figures of eights around you, the number of the magician, of magic, abundance, wealth, balance. And now you're going to begin to breathe these number eights into your body, these beautiful number eights into your body. The magician, magic, miracles, manifestation, abundance, the infinite. Fill up every cell of your being with these eights. If you could have anything that you wanted, anything that your soul desires, what is that? What is that thing that you truly desire to manifest and create in your life? And as if you yourself have a magic wand, I want you to now see, sense, or feel yourself experiencing or feeling this very thing as if it's happened. I want you to see it. What are you wearing? How do you feel? What do you look like? Who are you with? What are you doing? And I'm going to leave you for a few moments as you do this, as we come now to 8:08 p.m. UK time, 9:08 South African time. See, sense, and feel right now the magic that you want to manifest in your life. And now we must remember that we are on a 888 magician day. And so what I am going to ask you to do now is to turn up the dial. Turn up the dial. If you were feeling happy in your vision now, you're now going to feel joyful. If you were wearing a certain color, I want you to see that color very, very bright. If you had 3 friends around you, if it feels right and good, you're going to see 10 friends around you. This is an infinite universe of infinite possibilities. So whatever you imagine, you have the ability to create. So I'm going to leave you for a few more minutes. Turn up the dial, turn it higher, turn it higher, turn it higher. High voltage. What do you want? What is your true north? What is your purpose? And see that now. And how does that feel? How does that feel? You're now going to begin to breathe that vision, that sense into your body. And in particular, you're going to feel that thing that you want to create and manifest in your body. So just breathing now for a few moments intentionally, all of that into your body and filling up every cell of your being as if it has already happened. And in a moment, it's going to be time to leave that space, but you can bring all of that back with you. In fact, it's important that you do bring all of that back with you because you yourself are a portal. So when you come back, you're going to bring all that back down through your crown and into your body and into the earth. But before you do that, I'd like you just to give thanks and appreciation to the spiritual son of Sirius and to the magician, the number 8. And you're going to begin to leave that space now, moving out of the gateway, closing that behind you and facing the 2 white lions, these beautiful, beautiful sovereign star beings. And these white lions are going to tell you what is the first step that you need to take in order to make this manifest. What is the first step that you need to take in order to make this manifest? and thanking the white lions for their service, their sacred service to humanity at this time. To begin to let them go now, and you're going to travel back down the same way. So I want you to start traveling down through the light, traveling down, 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 the golden light, the magenta light, the white light, this beautiful light, all the way down, down into the Earth's atmosphere. Very important that you bring all this back down. You don't want to stay up there because then we can dissociate or separate. Bring it down. We want to make this manifest in the physical. Dropping down and starting to feel your body a little bit heavier now. A little bit heavier as you move into the Earth's atmosphere, floating down, 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 even further down. Dropping, 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 letting go, dropping into your body now. Dropping into your body. And as you drop into your body through the crown at the top of your head, your third eye, your throat, your heart, etc., you're going to bring everything with you. All the images, the visions, the feelings, the senses, the colors, the tastes, the smells, everything. Fill up every cell of your being with all that you experienced. Allow this light to flood throughout your entire body. And as it does so, this light is going to move into your heart. And in your heart, it's going to meet with this divine counterpart, the divine counterpart of Mother Earth, creating a sacred balance and union in your heart of this beautiful divine light of the masculine above and the beautiful depth of the feminine below in your heart, merging together as if they themselves are a number 8, an infinite sign, dancing deep in your heart. And dropping your awareness downwards to your feet. Feel the connection between your feet and the floor and that beautiful anchor into the earth. Know that you are a divine being of light that is balanced yourself with infinite possibilities in an infinite universe. Imagine, sense, or feel a beautiful protective light bubble around you now. Whatever color feels right for you. I like to use purple or violet. Whatever works for you, creating a sphere of light around your entire body, protecting you, keeping you safe. Slowly, gently beginning to move and stretch your body. Taking some slow, deep breaths. And I'm going to leave you for a few moments to make some notes. I would like to say that we are at 88 participants right now. We look at the number of people here. It's so, oh, it's gone to 86, but it was 88 for a few minutes there. So just to recap, if you are making notes, you looked at what you're creating. Well, first you looked at what you're letting go of before you went into the star. And then you looked at what you are creating. And then you also were told what is your first step. Anybody like to share in the chat what their first next step is? Oh, thank you. Isis, thank you. Debaraka. Kate, I saw you, Kate. Is that my cousin, Kate?
It is.
Ah, hello, cousin Kate in the UK. Great. I didn't realize you were here. Yeah, what is your, if you remember, if you got your, like, what is your one next step? I'm so grateful for you is the next one. I didn't see any first steps, but I saw a lot of birds of prey. I need to look at this, try new things. Stay grounded. Yeah. Sometimes these things are, a lot of the time, the steps are quite simple. Just be honest. Sure. Letting in new friendships and connections. How lovely, Dee. Be creative. Jocelyn, how beautiful, complete health. Be creative, courage. Open up and hold joy in my heart and my being. Nikki, be open, roaring. Take one step, Sonia. And spirit will take 10 steps towards me. Oh, that's so lovely.
Yeah, I love that.
I have everything within me already, Jen. You know, wow. I'm powerful. Use my voice in ways that will serve myself and others. Surrender, trust, give permission to go with the flow. Told to create my reading room, meditation room, Kate. Yeah. Not to be afraid to post my views on social media. Yeah, yeah. Again, I don't know if Dee, you were the one about the power thing earlier on, but if not, anyway, check out the Marianne Williamson quote on power. Yes. Beautiful. Okay. So allow all the emotions. It all serves me. Yeah. Yeah. Emotions are our teachers and our messengers. So much gratefulness, Nikki. Yay for all of you in this. Oh, with a nice red heart. So you can redo this transmission. I'm just going to close the chat there for a minute. Roar and listen. I think that was the last thing I saw. Yeah, you can redo this transmission and this activation, especially over the next few days. Actually, you'll all be getting the recording of this, so you know you're welcome, obviously, to do it. And at any other time of the year, it doesn't have to be at this time. It just obviously is potent because we've got everything in alignment for us at the moment. Cindy, how much time do we have? I've got the story, but I was thinking if we're kind of running out, I don't want to rush it. I am going to write a blog about it. I could share it via a blog, or
Yeah, I think people are tired, Claire. The energy people have been processing.
yeah,
You can write a blog and we can share it.
yeah, that's great. Just a little story about the line. What I do want to show you, so that you remember when you read the blog, I want to show you two things, and you'll know what it means when you read the blog. So that's the one thing I would like to show you, is the 50 Rand note that I found that then took me on a journey to the UK. And it was the lion that took me to Glastonbury, but I'll speak about that. And then, yeah, that's really what I wanted to show you. Yeah, so I think that kind of brings us to the end. Cindy, is there anything that you wish to say? Or
So somebody asked, you will all receive the recording will come out tomorrow with the links to those 888 offers. Please note that the promo codes are set different for each one. So make sure you have the right promo code for the right thing. And other than that, Claire, thank you very much for taking us through that journey. I certainly let go of a couple of things and sort of manifested or kind of saw what was coming in, which was really helpful. So thank you. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight, for showing up, for being part of our community. You're all important to us. And just to say, we're connecting in person in London on the 1st of September. I'm going to be in Cape Town in October, where we will be connecting with you then. I think it's the 5th. So please make sure you join our community. Come and play with us in person if you're in either of those cities. But mainly, Claire, thank you so much for tonight. Really appreciate it. And again, thank you to everybody for showing up. We really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you.
thank you. Thank you to everybody. It's been so beautiful to be in the space, and I've got my screen view on gallery, so I can see everybody. I love kind of seeing everybody's face, and it's just so nice to connect all over the globe. And somebody asked in the comment, will they get a link to the blog? It will be on my website. So I think my website will probably be in the email that Josh sends you tomorrow. And so it will be on my website in the next week or so. So check it out. Yeah.
Well, that's all that leaves us. I'm just going to ping that on Claire's website there. Good night, everybody. Lovely to see you. Look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. Take care wherever you are. Good night.